readily available. Do not say that you are not told. As always, in unison, we shall emerge triumphantly in the end. We are, of course, extending our hands of fellowship to all our brothers and sisters in different parts of the world who have been checkmated by this terrible virus. We must be one another's keeper. Call your friends and family members and associates on phones and find out how they are doing. Because the way it is that somebody you are seeing today may not be in the same condition, healthy situation, circumstance you found him or her when you spoke or met last. That is the reason why we must have to reach out. And like we have always said, we are very confident that Biafrans shall emerge triumphantly and unscattered in the end. A lot of things are happening. Some saboteurs are going around trying to see whether they can survive where IPOB has already made some exploits and moved on a long time ago. They want to see whether they can succeed like IPOB. But as you all know, they are failing and their evil plots are going against them. There are some unscrupulous individuals who must have to continue to call your attention to all this on different social network platforms, social media platforms. Some of them are fallen angels who think that they can blackmail IPOB. They think that they can blackmail this audacious quest for restoration of Biafra ordained by the Most High God. They started from the beginning, right from 2012, 2013. You know all of them. Some of them will come and tell you that they know how Nnamdi started. They all started together. All of a sudden, this, that happened. We are all taking records. Everything is recorded. And if you are not sure of whom you are dealing with, ask questions. There are some of them from Germany. They talk all, say all manner of things. They have changed and mutated and formed up to 3 or 4 different associations because they are not succeeding. But as they continue to do all this in a bid to sabotage what we are doing, IPOB continues to wax stronger and stronger. And that is why we are asking you and advising you to join IPOB family, closest to you, wherever you are residing, anywhere in this world. In the end, these enemies of ours, these saboteurs, will eventually shoot themselves in the legs. They tell you they have now a new platform that will bring the whole of Biafra together. Now the Kanu should call for unity across board. Of course, we know all this and we have been calling for unity. You have to unite around something. There is something irreducible minimum that you have to unite around. Even armed robbers unite around something. They unite around common interests that benefit them. Even murderers, even Fulani terrorists, Fulani headsmen, Boko Haram unite around a common purpose. So if we are going to unite, we must have to unite with people of minds. And of course, we are doing marvelously well in that direction. There are a lot of Zoo Nigerian agents everywhere. They are on social media platforms. Some of them are pretending to be propagating the gospel of Biafra. But in the end, the ultimate goal is their own selfish aim to try to see whether they can make inroads into what we're doing. And that is why we are calling on you this evening And as always, that's why we are calling on you to be very vigilant. There are so many duplications of Biafra IPOB platforms on Facebook, on YouTube, and other social media platforms. Some of them set up blogs from which they write nonsense. But we are, of course, used to all this. In every liberation struggle, there will be those who will want to undermine what is being done, and there will be those who will be focused and continue to move forward. Question you need to ask yourself this evening, and always, is which camp do you belong? Are you in the camp of destroyers, saboteurs, or are you in the camp of progressives, people who are marching forward and who are objective and relentless in what they are doing? At the end of the day, this IPOB, this platform upon which we are propagating this gospel, must not fall and can never be destroyed by any mortal. It's simple as that. The Spirit of the Most High God is, of course, with the people of Biafra. There is nothing you can do to stop this platform or to stop indigenous people of Biafra. A lot of things are going on both in the open and in secret. Our people in Biafra land must more than ever before be security conscious. The zoo authorities, the rogue government of APC, the political arm of Boko Haram, run by rogue elements, rogue politicians, cabals, are recruiting your brothers and sisters to work as intelligence officers. They come to you, some of them will pretend to be IPOB family members. But of course, the reason why we have been very successful in what we are doing is that there is nothing we are hiding. What we say behind the scenes, what we say in the open. That is why they have not been able to make inroads. They are around us. They talk with us, they chat with us, they smile. They eat with us. But in the end, they are not going to succeed because everything we are doing is in line with the gospel of restoration ordained by the Most High God. It is also very important for people to understand the direction we are going. This Biafra Restoration Project is anchored on the irreducible principle of human rights law, international human rights law. And that is the only way that we can engage with the international community. In our communities, every of our conducts governed by the IPOB, written and unwritten rules, and our coordinators are in charge. If you don't have any information regarding what you are looking for, simply go to your local IPOB family. Some people are sending me messages, some people are sending other principal officers, members of the DOS messages and all that, instead of going through their local IPOB family. That is why you have to start your inquiry if you want to find out anything. We must have to follow the command and control principle we have in place. We must have to allow it to work, otherwise we will be messing it up. Our leader, Mazi has made important inputs or pronouncements in the last 24 hours or thereabout. And it is the responsibility of each and every one of us to listen to that broadcast, not only that of the 26th, but that of the days and weeks before that. If you don't get any information regarding what we are doing from Radio Biafra platform, from the Directorate of State, from our press statements by our media publicity secretary Emma Powerful, if you don't get it from our leader's page on Facebook or from his Twitter handle, then know that every other thing is fake. We must talk about the fake news industry that has taken the world by the storm. There are individuals and groups cloning our pages on Facebook, cloning even our leader's Facebook page and Facebook profile. Everybody must be very, very careful. The best approach to employ in order to verify whether something, a particular profile is real or not, is first of all check the last time that person has checked or changed his or her profile picture. If this person has been changing his or her profile pictures most often, they know that this person is a fake human being operating that particular rogue Facebook profile. Check the time that that person has opened that profile. That Facebook profile. No number of friends that person has. Check the date that person opened it. It is of recent. Then that is an inkling that that person is not doing the right. That person is not real. Check the number of friends that person has. Check the person's profile and see whether you can see any picture, at least 3 or 4 pictures of the same person. We must not continue to fall prey to all these cheap lies and deception. And do not say that you are not told. There are some blogs sharing fake news about IPOB, about Biafra Restoration Project, about what we are doing. Before you share any news or information, make sure that you verify it. There are certain news publications that are larger than life. You cannot say that you don't know. We all want Biafra to come today and tomorrow, but it is not by all means and anyhow. There are a number of people who are photoshopping images in order to deceive the gullible. You must have to know that certain images are photoshopped. Some of them are designed to ridicule IPOB. We must not share such information or such news. The best approach to employ is, as always, to check the profile pictures of our leader, Mazi or his page. He doesn't have Facebook account as in personal account. He only has page. Check his Twitter handle, check his page and see what news are posted there. That is what will be a guiding principle for you. Check our press statements by media and police secretary. Check whether there is any information from Directorate of State. Check whether there is any information from Radio Biafra. These are some of the things, precautionary measures you have to take for you to authenticating whether a particular piece of information is correct or not. Do not say that you don't know. Do not share fake news on our platform. Simple as that. Once again, we want to remind our people that the world is in an almighty mess as a result of this COVID-19, otherwise known as coronavirus pandemic. Adhere to every health warnings and instructions given in your locality in the countries where you are, and maintain adequate social distancing. This is a very short broadcast aimed at, of course, tuning the minds of our people on the important issues that we have to know. The world economy is in recession, and a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. A lot of people are going to experience something that has not been experienced before, especially in the negative direction. We, brothers keeper, we must console one another in this trying period. After this period, like we have always said and will continue to maintain, you will see by yourself that a lot of things are going to change. Technology is going to change. The way technology is being used is going to change. There is going to be more monetary and fiscal policies in different countries the way it has never been before or seen before. There's going to be a change in the way international and domestic politics are conducted. There's going to be a way, a new way, a change in the way we take care of ourselves health-wise. A lot of things are going to change after this period. This kind of thing has never been seen before, that almost everywhere on this planet people are indoors. It could have some spiritual undertone. It may just be one of those occurrences in life. But one thing is sure, the Most High God is not sleeping. The number to call is +447405964146 +447405964146. We do not intend to stay for long, just to, of course, update our people on important issues that we have to put in place. This is a live broadcast from London, and we have come on this short notice and on a very important day for us. Can you hear me? Call on the phone.
Uche, Mefor.
From here, welcome to the program.
From Biafra land.
Right, thank you very much. Go ahead.
So thank you. May people come and bless you and bless all the entire members of Ipob. What? My brother, this is a terrible thing. This is to know that the God Almighty is in heaven. This is the plan of Nigeria and the Chinese people. They want to vanish us, and the Almighty God will never allow them. You see what is happening at Abana when you come to Post Road 7 days. No movement since last year up to today. We are bringing cement on our system. This man said that he is building houses on roads, but it is undirectly to kill us. I don't know what is happening in Nigeria. This Nigeria is a mess. We don't want to belong to Nigeria. I thank God for this type of thing. By the grace of God, no member of earth will be with us in this virus, dangerous disease. Where they brought us intentionally to kill us until the members of USA and Israel. But God will never allow them. My brother Uche, I thank you. May Chukwu come and bless you.
Bless you too, thank you.
Oyibe, that Oyibe will live a long life. All the people working seriously to restore this Biafra. We are not going to die. We are going to live to see this Biafra.
My
brother, we are suffering here. These people want to vanish us. And you see that overseas people, they make provision for this disease, giving them allowance or something, pay the workers. But here, they want to carry all the money to abroad, and it is that money they brought to abroad, and on their way coming, they brought this disease.
This is
all the governors and all the Senate presidents, and Jibril.
This is
trying to go to test in order to kill the poor people, but Almighty God is in heaven looking them. We are not going to die. We are going to live. And
we shall live. But this is an avenue through which they are going to steal a lot of money, billions. Very soon they will tell that they have spent billions of the worthless naira. Yet there is no medical equipment, there is no medical assistance to people, and money is being spent every day. The rogue cabals in Asoroka, of course, are it. The only thing that these people know, the Fulanis know, is how to share money. This is Radio Biafra presentation. Can you hear me? Call on the phone. Can you hear me? Good evening from here. Can you hear me? Udolevege.
You have done your best, sir. You will not kill yourself for us. You have done your best. And I thank you so much in the name of Ipob that you have stood firm to bring us to this level. And Biafra is all over the world. It is now for everyone to know that we are Biafra, we are not Nigeria. We are
definitely.
We are all about to die, whether you like it or not. Just respect the order of our leader. That instruction he gave to us yesterday is so bad. We must respect it. If you don't want to respect it, that is your own business. But you see Biafra, no matter whatever the world wants to do, let them do. The virus is already there. Ordinary virus is turning the whole world upside down. And that Islamic thing, they don't want to allow us, Biafrans, to go. What did we do to them? What did we do to them? We are a race, and we must live on this planet Earth. Any nation in the whole world, like it or not, after this virus, Biafra must be restored. And the big virus vacate the asset of men, because it must vacate. Whether the one like it or not, it must vacate, because we must invoke the spirit of our ancestors on that day. And after that day, we must help the cases of fear. I'm not checking. I remain resolute because I know that we are starting to put the caveat in God in heaven, not something that human being built by his hand. There are Deputy Mefor, who don't direct seven of the can you was so good, even get a home in the other. I want to tire guitar. I am sure what is on the prayer. Only a black just ran guitar, don't know what I got on a like on mine.
He said, thank you very much. I am told that my voice is echoing. I don't know how. Well, of course I will have to look into it, but we will have to continue because I actually don't intend to stay for long. That my voice is echoing, I don't know why that is so. My voice is echoing. That's the information I'm getting, but we will have to proceed. Can you hear me? Call on the phone, going from here. Thank you very much.
Yes, our people have their own problem here. They are saying that the end of war is coming. They say they go to general training, but they will refuse to go and join. That's the problem we are having as a black.
You don't need to force anyone to join IPOB. When the time comes, they will know. Very important.
All of them are saying that the funding of war,
looks like can you move away from the radio? Move away from your radio. Shift a little bit, because I'm hearing the voice of the last person that just spoke. The last caller.
Well, the man that told them that Nigeria is not a nation, it's a contraction. They are betting, you don't say the nation will rise against the nation.
The coronavirus has exposed the zoo called Nigeria even more, as people are saying it now.
Some of our people, you are enjoying what you are doing to make sure that you be praying that you go to deliver Israel, that is deliver Muslims. If you like with this, go and join them. God don't come to hear you crying.
Of course.
No, I don't know what. The killer comes to the good news, freedom. If you are getting freedom, if you reach our job from our own entry, we went. Instead of saying people, all of them, everybody, take them from our own logo. Different.
Right, this is going to be a follow-up presentation. We are moving forward. Most I God remains in charge. I am told that my voice is echoing. I don't know how authentic that is. Otherwise, we will have to. People should let me know how the output is coming out from your side, so that we will be able to put one or two things in place. And in no time we'll begin to descend. Can you hear me? Call on the phone. Good evening from here.
Uncle Mefor, good evening once again today.
Good evening from here. Welcome to the program.
Sincerely, you are the joy of my everlasting days on earth. People may not understand it, but I am proud in such a dispensation to have such an uncle who is up and doing, sincere and faithful to his children and to his generation to come. Sir, I appreciate it so much today.
You are kind. Thank you very much. God bless you.
I just want to say something. I don't know. There is this other, should I say, a lover of freedom, a barrister, who usually, come up to your platform some years back to interpret some things to us and all that and encourage us. I don't know. I've forgotten his name, but I think I just want to know if he's alive and if he's okay, in good condition. My regards to him. Wherever he is, God will strengthen him. However,
he's okay. He's okay.
It's all right. Okay, sir. I just want to ask you a question. Today, I walked out to the street as a hustler I am. So, accosted me on the road and he said, dude, the way you are wearing this, do you have the virus in you? I said, what is that? He said, it knows matter for me. So it now comes to be that there's this nose that I have, I think, is it sea green or blue color, but the inside is white, tied round with, both edges with a small stripe white rubber band, rubber. So he said, if I am maintained as one who have not contacted such virus, that I meant to turn it upside, facing the white to the atmosphere and the other color side inwardly so that I can have a free ventilation. So I hacked into that, never argued him. So I said, okay, I'll use this means to ask if there is any repelling object that is not associated to a means of, should I say, contacting this disease, such as metallic objects, plastic, and test type. Some people walk around in office and all in their homes. Maybe some of the person must have come in and touched the gate and all that, and we come and touch them. Can this easily, affect us through this other items that are listed out, and various etc. of them? If there is case, I want you maybe in the subsequent time to announce it so that we'll be much careful, because sometimes we might buy a loaf of bread. We never know who and who must have touched the nylon, and we'll take it home, after that, wash our hands, open it, without knowing that the body is being touched also by some of the persons, and we eat it up.
If you're eating anything, for instance, like bread that you bought from outside, the best thing to do is to toast it. You don't just eat it like that. You toast it, toast the bread, on it. Yeah, subject it to a high temperature.
That's a good one, but it's unfortunate down here we don't have power supply. It's okay.
That is the problem. But again, to some extent, the high temperature in our place can also help to reduce the deadly virus, because the information we have is that it doesn't survive very high temperature, but that does not mean that it can't affect anyone.
Okay. This morning, when I was just talking with my neighbors to have some level of pep talk with them on how we can help ourselves based on visitors who comes in and out. So one of my neighbors said that line is necessary to this. So I said, okay, I will still ask the questions from our platform to know if it's true about that.
Yeah, there are some recipes people have come up with in terms of combating this. Yeah, if you get lime or lemon and ginger and garlic, you can grind it, you can blend it, and then boil it and be drinking it. Some people are also saying that hot drink can as well do that, but the problem with hot drink is that if you consume it too much, it becomes hazardous, or rather injurious to the health.
Okay, it's a good one. I don't have to take much of your time. What I'm saying is that in Ipob, there is what they say, you are the rain that falls in the dry season. That is what I call you. Meaning is not coaching. I've never seen anyone like you, honestly. I'm proud of you. And
my boy,
thank you so much, sir.
Anyway, thank you very much. God bless you.
Right.
God bless you. This is Radio Biafra presentation, and I want to get some feedback from our people regarding regarding my voice. I believe that this thing must have been sorted out at this particular point in time. I never knew that this kind of bad output or poor output was actually the case. But we will have to continue. Can you hear me? Call on the phone. Good evening from here. Welcome to the program. He's gone and we'll have to proceed. We will have to proceed. Good evening from here. Call on the phone.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. My name is Thunderwall. I am calling from Anambra State, Biafra.
Please, can you try and speak up? Try and speak up, please.
Okay. I am from Mefor State in Biafra land, particularly in a place called Mbo. You know, how local government area of the state. Happy to get you this evening. And there's some. Hello. Can you hear me?
We are listening to you. Go ahead, please.
Okay. So there's something I want to talk about this evening about my people, my very community. About last 2 or 3 weeks ago, my people was running together for the safety of their life because of the attack they received from some certain people from Benue State. And some people were saying all sorts of things. So I want to say this thing now for us Biafrans, because my state is in Biafra, and the latest news I heard from the director, he said that Benue State is a Biafra. And I don't know why these people from Benue can continue killing our people.
This is for the Biafra presentation. He is saying very important thing. I heard him saying that people from Benue are killing our people. We must have to investigate this, and it is very important that you come up with very authentic information. Unfortunately, his line went. Can you hear me? Call on the phone. Good evening from here. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mefor.
Yeah, good evening from here.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, God bless you.
Bless you too.
Yeah, your voice is okay. Your voice is okay. Your voice is okay.
Yes, thank you very much for that update. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I'm calling from Aba.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm calling from Aba.
Go ahead. The world is listening to you. Go ahead.
Okay. So what we are hearing about the coronavirus, everybody is on fear. Everybody is on fear. It's very about. So we are very trying.
What you have to do is to take precaution. There is no need being afraid. Just do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you too, and keep it on. This is Radio Biafra presentation. Next call on the phone. Can you hear me? He's still on the line. Next call on the phone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Call on the phone.
Yes. Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Welcome to the program.
Yes. Yes. This is Paul Okonkwo from I am Melumu local government, Biafra land.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yes, yes, yes. Your voice is okay. Your voice is okay now. That is why I call. Your voice is okay. Thank you, sir.
Right. Thank you very much, and God bless you. This is Radio Biafra Live Presentation on this evening of the 27th of March 2020. Stay on the line, please. Do not clog the line. Next call on the phone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No.
Good evening from here. Go ahead.
Good evening, Mazi, Uche, Mefor.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
My name is Friday Izuwa, calling from Otiti Omaba, precisely Abeyariare zone.
Yes, thank you very much. Go ahead.
Okay. Are you hearing me fine?
My goodness me. Go ahead. Look, it appears you are listening to the radio. Talk to me via the phone, please.
I know that Chukwu Kikadiama will bless you people, officers, whatever us, will not harm you people, will not harm us, we in Biafra land.
You say I need to.
Chukwu Kikadiama will protect every individual, in particular in Biafra land, and Biafrans all over the world.
You say,
no weapon fashioned against us shall prosper.
You say,
on the zoo. Whatever the zoo is doing against Biafrans, whatever the killing they are doing against Biafrans, they will not succeed.
You say.
The Almighty God will protect his people, according to Isaiah 26, to our belonging. We take the portion as our belonging.
Yes.
No harm shall come to us. In the name of Chukwu Kikadiama, I pray.
You say. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is Radio Biafra presentation. We will be back in a minute.
na nke omelu omekwa ọsọ ni ọ bụ gịnị oke mụ na ebe sinu anyị ebulu ube ekele ka anyị kwudozie elu n'onye isi ana ngị niile ka anyị jikọta aka ka anyị kene nụ mmọnwụ ịgala niile n'olugbo ego si elu oyi eto dike na nke omere ga dịkwa anyị ma ọzọ na mgbogbo na onye aka ọ na-emesinu ịsọngụ niile biko gbakọta n'iyo ka anyị kene odogwu ndị gede ka anyị kene nụ mmanwụ ịmana olu obo ose elu sinu ibibio ka anyị pụta n'igwe ka anyị kene nụ mmọnwụ ka ndị Igbo niile n'olugbo ego si elu ka anyị kene n'ụdị ike ọ bụ dike nya bụrụ odogwu mana odogwu ada ma dike aka ọkọ na-arụ oyi ndị ịchọ ka anyị kene nụ mmọnwụ efikie ka anyị kene nụ mmọnwụ ịmanya bụzie Mazi Nnamdi Kanu onye amụma Chukwu ji dị ebube na Biafra ojije ego egwu n'aka ọdịna ka egwu na ya onye anwa ka anyị na-ebelu Chukwu onye amụma anyị ji dị ebube n'Chukwu ka kedụzi maka ịgba nke ụnụ anọzikwa n'egwu a ọ bụzi na redio Biafra ka mụ si agwụ n'okwu redio Biafra ya bụzi odogwu ọkasị ibe ọkwa isi anya atụ na-egwu erụwa ọkwa isi anya mana jijiji n'ikuku bịalisie igwu emesịa na ọ ga-ara anya aka emesịa na ọ ga-edebe edebe wee bụlesi okwu ọ bụgịrị oge amụ na ekwu oyi maka na amụ mmiri amụ ọ gasị na keki a ga-adịlele nụ wee bụlesi okwu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu were ya gaba ka ebu ya anya na-egwu a osu abịa egede ụgbọ abụgide oge abụ na egwusi ọrụ na-egwujidela anyị ya bụzi Maazị Nnamdi Kanu abụgide oge ọ na-egwu
Ipob ndị nwe obodo enwe Ipob ndị nwe obodo enwe indigenous people of Biafra led by supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ọmadike ikuku ama nọ n'odogwu inyere mmerede.
Online, on air, on digital satellite, 24 hours a day. This is the largest indigenous broadcaster, Radio Biafra, the first, the best, and the last.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra position. Can you hear me? Call on the phone. Good evening from here. Welcome to the program.
Call back.
Right, welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to thank you for good work. You are doing so much. Yeah, you watch. We are very proud of you, sir. 2014, because Mazi, we are very proud of you. Thank you. Continue for good work. We are listening.
Thank you. God bless you. You are all wonderful as well.
I'm very appreciating including my leader. Since 2014, I started shoulder to shoulder with him. Trainer, I never feel me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And God bless you. This is Radio Biafra presentation. Let's take a few more calls and begin to call it a night, because our Radio Biafra House of Service will, of course, be very much streaming in the next couple of minutes. Can you hear me? Call on the phone. Good evening from here. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, sir. My name is Julius Sunyoni. I'm calling from Benin.
Thank you very much. Go ahead, please.
Okay, the reason why I called this evening is that it has been long I've been disturbing Judge Onibe to tell us what to do. Because I'm from Orugu from Delta State, close to Abe. So we don't to hear this radio station. So we don't have a transmission that give us the information. So what I do, I download this app from Play Store. So I share the app always to people that are around me. But we need that radio station. What will you cost us to afford so that we can get it?
Send information to Mazi on that. I'm very sure they'll be able to give you the information needed. Right?
Oh.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Just ask.
Thank you very much for a good job.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yes.
This is where the presentation. We will begin to descend in no time. But let's take a few more calls. Can you hear me? Call on the phone. Good evening from here. Welcome to the program. Call on the phone. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Uche, good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Right. Awesome Kamegi. And then hope you are staying safe from COVID-19. And then Mazi the camera too.
We are alive. We are alive. We thank the Most High God. Thank you very much for reaching out, and I hope you are okay as well.
Yes, I am.
Right.
I'm calling in respect to what someone already said on the program one Sunday, or he already made his point that many people are classified as part of Biafra, whereas they come to the wage war against Igbo people.
All right. What I have said is that this issue has to be verified. Are you people sure? Because it wouldn't be very appropriate to make certain allegations, weighty ones indeed, that may not be substantiated.
I know for sure that there have been disputes between the two communities for a long time, and then the last incident that happened, where about 20 people were killed, and then I followed a post from Mazi where he said that this was a Fulani herdsmen attack, and then the form of the attack was typical of what they are doing. And I am not ignorant of the fact that some or several other communal clashes have been sustained to favor the the situation of the moment. So, and then your answer is fine, that this should be verified. So if IPOB can do that work, is absolutely very, very fantastic. So that our people will not be in ignorance of what is happening to them, because if they still believe that the attack they are getting at the moment is at the same level as what has been on before, it means that, and then if it is not, for instance, probably the Fulani herdsmen were, made that attack, and then they are, underestimating what is going on. That is more dangerous, because in the future,
yes, we have to verify and make sure that these are not Fulani herdsmen. If there is a communal clash, if there is a dispute between communities and all that, these are normal things, within, even in our communities as well. But we want to find out what actually, who are actually those people, because it wouldn't be very appropriate to make certain swooping allegations. That's what I'm saying here. I am not disputing what you people are saying, but we must have to make sure that these are not Fulani herdsmen, because they're everywhere. Yeah, but if there is an established dispute between one community or the other, that one is an isolated case and has to be treated on its own merit. But a situation where there is orchestrated and well-conscious attacks on our communities in that particular part of Biafra land, it has to be verified. It has to be verified, please. And this is not something we have to trash out on air here.
Yes.
Please, let's get authentic information.
It's all right. Thank you very much, Mazi, Mr. Mefor. God bless you and stay protected with your family.
And you too. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Next call on the phone. Can you hear me? Good evening. I'm here. Welcome to the program. I do not intend to stay more than this, because in the next 5-10 minutes we will have to call it. Now, can you hear me? Call on the phone.
Good evening, my able deputy leader.
Good evening from here. Go ahead.
I'm calling from Uche, Biafra.
Thank you very much. Go ahead.
I'm highly impressed for what you are doing for us, being the Biafran, and I tell the people of Biafra continue to bless you and strengthen you.
He say, and you too. He's gone. Next call on the phone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Call on the phone.
Mazi, for good evening, sir, from Biafran land.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
I remain Friday from my Bethlehem Provost. I'm calling from Uche.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for what you are doing for us. I thank my leader, Mazi Nambikano. I thank you, for we are so proud of you people. For you people to pilot the team now of today. And we are sure that very soon we are going to enter our promised land. So thank you very much for what people are doing for us. Remain strong, and may God protect you and protect your family many where they are to restore Biafra.
You
Thank
say,
you very
and you
much. I know how
too.
much it is. I
Thank
just
you.
want to say a greeting.
Thank you. Thank
God
you.
bless the United States of Biafra.
You say. Thank you very much. Next call on the phone. Can you hear me? We will begin to descend in no time. We thank you, eminent Pierre France, for having participated this evening. We will, of course, continue to update you all on whatever information is at our disposal. I'm not going to take any further calls. There are calls coming in, but we have to begin to descend. We thank the Most High God for having made it possible for us to have deliberated this evening as much as we can, and we continue to ask Him, implore Him, continue to renew us, to continue to revive us, and more importantly, may He give us every enablement to restore Biafra. From here, this is sincerely Mefor. At this particular point in time, sign off. Thank you very much. Good night and God bless.
Hakuna chemba